it's such a great honor to be able to raise funds for Living Beyond Breast Cancer organization.
Yes, thank you, Renee, very much for helping us to organize this event. It's for a beautiful cause, and it's always our pleasure to help people.
I'm Renee Knorr, model, creative director, founder of Global Women Wealth Warriors, Wellness Hub, and GW3 magazine. I dedicated my life and devoted my career into helping women and girls to achieving their goals. I've been passionate about empowering women and enriching men. This opportunity in working with the Global Women Wealth Warriors have afforded me the pleasure of traveling outside of the country to be a support unit, most importantly, to help impact and change lives. Our ultimate purpose is to help others to become whole from finance, spiritual, mental, as well as physical. We know there are challenges and obstacles to get you to the next level. However, it's time for you to level up, boss up, and welcome to Power to Soar.
And we are officially live right now. I would love if everybody can hear my voice. We are officially live right now, guys, with the man himself, Mr. Skip Martin. And guys, if you have the opportunity, we're going to put the link for the Global Women Wealth Warriors talk show up, so therefore you guys can see this live interview. Oh my goodness, Skip Martin. You are here with us live. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. I know.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Well, everybody's screaming for you, Skip. Oh my God. You know, we're live in the clubhouse. Everybody's like, hi.
Oh, hey.
We're live in the clubhouse. We're also live on YouTube. I'm wearing my shades. Come on now. Don't play no games.
Don't play no games.
So we are here with not only Grammy Award winner, producer, author, writer, okay, soon to probably be an actor as well, but we know for sure.
I'm acting right now, like I'm comfortable. Now my legs are on twisted. Wait a minute, okay.
We know for sure he just also received his Emmy Award. Come on now, guys, let's give it up for Mr. Skip Martin. How are you doing, my
I
brother?
am so blessed. I'm happy. I'm full. I'm grateful. You know, I mean, so many things, blessings have come, but it's been a lot of hard work, which nothing great comes for less, you know, and it actually hurts sometimes. So I'm so thankful to be able to get through it and pursue and be persistent. And God bless me. That was the biggest thing, favor.
Absolutely. You guys, you heard that. He said favor. Guys, if you are in the clubhouse, we are live on the YouTube channel. If one of the moderators could be so kind to put the link up so therefore you can see the live interview, because guys, these shades that he's wearing right here, I already know you guys going to want them. They are so amazing. They look like they're straight from Austria. Where did those guys come from?
Yes, I have a company called SEEOO, SEEOO, and Lasnik. LASNIK. They've created my own line of glasses. This is one of the designs for me. I'm very fortunate. So they just went on the market this year, and I'm so fortunate to have this. And I just wear them all the time and share the glasses. And they're very ultralight and all of that stuff. And they're very high end. So I think you will love them out there. They're very special.
Absolutely. Guys, not only is Skip Martin, you know, a household name, I think right now, even when I was watching the movie with Michael Jordan, we were hearing the Daz Band, Let It Whip. How many of you guys remember Let It Whip? Well, woohoo! Come on, say it.
She's over here doing it. I love it. I love it. And it's also in, let me see, it's in Megan. This is a new movie called Megan about AI. And it's also in the George Foreman movie.
Wow,
Big George Foreman movie. So I've been very, very blessed to have all these things going down right now. And what is it? There's another guy named Big X, Big Pun, something of that nature. He's got a Let It Whip remix that they have done. They've been doing a Let It Whip dance competition. If you go to TikTok, check it out. And all these people, make your own dance move to Let It Whip.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
I mean, it's crazy. You know, all these years later, these kids are catching on to it, and it's really becoming amazing.
You heard that, guys. Make your own dance moves to Let It Whip, and you'll go viral. You'll go viral, okay? I remember Ellen DeGeneres. She used to love that song.
She played it on her show almost every day.
Yes. Love that song.
Yes.
Well, the song that we were just hearing, People Get Ready. Now, I remember during the pandemic, we had the interview with you.
Yes.
And what was amazing concept, you know, you did not allow anything to slow you down regarding, you know, being creative, being that music genius that you are. You got together with what, 27 of your friends?
29 friends.
29 friends.
Totally.
Yes.
And it was amazing because, well, I'm blessed to have been able to be favored to do that particular project. But I have to make a confession to all of my Clubhouse friends out there. One, it was not my idea. Okay, I could take claims to it, but I can't because God gave me that inspiration. It wasn't my idea. What I was doing was sitting at home with no jobs, with no gigs on my calendar for at least a year. That was the first time in 40-something years that I had nothing on my calendar for at least till the next year. And everybody was sitting at home with COVID, and they were fighting. The Republicans were fighting with the Democrats. The blacks were fighting with the white. The police were killing people. The Ron and Green, all of these different things that were going on. It was just crazy. And I'm captive in front of the television. And Renee, I just got mad. I said, this is ridiculous. Nobody's talking about hope. Nobody's talking about anything good. I said, what can I do? You know, I got to do something. You know, and that's what motivated me to let me try to collaborate. And because I remember there's a phrase in the Bible that talks about at the end of days and times, it would be the musicians that would bring about a change. So all I wanted to do was try to inspire a different mindset than all the hate and the arguing and the bickering. So that's what motivated me to do it. And one thing led to another. And like we say, that idea and that concept snowballed. And as it got bigger and bigger, before I actually got all the way into it, I heard a voice. And I thought somebody was playing a game with me, Renee. Okay. I thought it was somebody that was piping something in, was messing with my head. And the voice said, expand on that. I'm like, what? I've already collaborated and had these people expand on that. And it came louder. So I just kept calling people from the farthest reaches of the globe that I could. I started calling Stephen Meyer, who was the violinist from the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra. He was the lead violinist. That means he's a bad mama jamma, okay? And I called him. He was in Austria. So I'm calling him from Las Vegas. And I reached him and I said, would you please do this and play a little part on this? It would be really great. He says, yes, man. Yeah, that's so good. I'll play it for you. So I said, okay, great. He did that for me. And then just one thing led to another and another and another. And at the end of maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks, I had 29 people that committed and said that they would give me a little piece. Now, this is in COVID, where nobody could work. Nobody had studios open. So they had to make their own little connections, their own little clips wherever they could. And they sent them in to me, all 29 people. And then God blessed me and Tom Schumann to have the vision and the discernment to make decisions to make everybody shine like brilliant stars that they are. And that was the blessing. So it just took some time and some effort, and I worked on it for 2 years with people telling me, no, it's an old song. You don't need to put that song out. You know, it's going against the grain. Why are you doing a gospel song anyway, talking about a train to heaven? What are you talking about? All of these different things, and I just stayed true. I know I'm going to do this. It's got nothing to do with being current or being trendy or, you know, it was just time to do that. And so I just went ahead and committed to it. And I never gave up. I just never gave up. And I had a lot of no's, y'all. So no is a key element to success, because no is what makes success so sweet. You know, no, all those no's that I said no to and kept going. So I want you guys to keep that in mind, because it wasn't an easy feat, and it didn't come without having challenges, and it didn't come without having not just one no, but many no's. Okay, so if you want anything great, wait for the no and go beyond that, because beyond that is the victory.
Woo!
And that's where it feels so sweet. So that's where I am today.
Please, guys, hashtag that. Beyond the no's is the victory. Beyond the no's is the victory. And in addition to that, you know, I would like to say, who said yes? Let's just get the list, okay? Because sometimes you need those no's to get you. It's like a rehearsal, right?
Oh my gosh.
Listen to the list of those who said yes.
The ones who said yes. I have Taylor Dane, Maxie from Mary Jane Girls, Allison Williams, CeCe Peniston, Ray Parker Jr., Howard Hewitt, Tony Terry, Pastor John P. Key, John L. Fonte from Kansas, Kevin Shalfat from Storm and Journey. I have Dougie Fresh. I have Robert Coolbell. I have Stevie Wonder on harmonica. I have David L. Cook. I have Jay Chan from Cambodia. I have Darkest from Kansas City. I have Reggie Calloway from Midnight Star. Did I say Tony Terry?
You said Tony Terry.
My brother Tony Terry sang every part
yes.
that you could imagine. He sang chicks part. He sang guys part. He sang altos. He sang sopranos. I have Tom Schumann from Spiver Jiver. I have the Daz Band. I have As Yet. I mean, if I miss some, there's a bunch of them, and I'm trying to get through everybody's names because it's just so many of them, and it was just a blessing. They're all my friends, and CeCe said something to me one day. CeCe Peniston.
Yes.
She said something to me that encouraged me, because I was trying to get through this, and I was asking people when, you know, I had no money to pay them. I had no gigs on my calendar. So I couldn't give them a financial thing to do it. I just wanted them to believe what I was going into, and they all did it. And she turned around and she said to me, you know, Skip, you know, the reason why they're doing this for you is because they love you. And it just made me cry, because the love came from my consistent commitment to excellence, no matter what anybody had to say about it. And that's what made me appreciate even more all of the elements, even the moments, even the seconds that the people took out of their days with frustration, just like I was going through, to give me a piece of their souls on tape and go through that time to do it. That right there is where the gratitude and fulfillment and the fullness comes from.
You know, Skip, you giving me chills because we were just talking about how you have to manifest. And literally, you were able to have the vision. And it wasn't about what you can receive, it was what needed to be done.
Yes.
So, therefore, we can bring about hopes and we can bring about change. And not only was when we brought you on to the Breakfast with Champions almost about 2 years ago, and just, you know, right at the beginning of that release, and to see how this project has propelled. Now each and every last one of those artists are carrying an Emmy Award.
Yes, that's a
An
blessing.
Emmy Award,
That's a
guys.
blessing. That is
Come
a
on
real
now.
blessing.
Let's flash your mics if you're in the clubhouses, put some hearts up because now there are Emmy Award earners. That's why I said the next award Skip to earn, it has to be an Oscar because he's earned all the others, right? A Grammy, an Emmy. And let's talk about also
Go ahead.
the President Biden. He's also received the honors from President Biden as well.
That was a blessing. Lifetime Achievement Award for my philanthropic efforts to share, to teach kids, I've done a lot of volunteering time. That's part of my purpose. I've been so blessed, so many things. It's not about me, you know, it's about us. And that is the most profound point of this whole project that I put into the video, because this is not about me. This is about us. And so when we put more time into us than we do into ourselves, it's like the universe just reflects that back out onto you. That's just how it happens. So get out of your own way and think about others and make that a purpose, and watch how your life will just explode with opportunities and blessings and favor.
I love that. You know, he said, get out of your own way. How many of you guys realize sometimes we self-sabotage our own dreams? We self-sabotage, you know, not even having the confidence and believing in ourselves because we get so many naysayers. Did you not have naysayers? You heard it. He had the naysayers. He also had people that said, man, why are you doing that? Nobody want to hear anything like that. But lo and behold, it's not only has awarded him with another milestone in his journey. In addition to that, has got him closer to more relationships. Now you have this major project that you do in Japan. Okay, let's talk about your project that you do in Japan as well.
I've been so blessed. I go over there and I teach kids. I was bestowed about 3 years ago the honor of being an ambassador of goodwill for the island of Okinawa, which is a very beautiful island. It's equivalent to a Hawaii in stateside. And I also was bestowed by the government the honor of being the ambassador of goodwill for a city called Kakagawa. Kakagawa is where they export the highest grade green tea around the world. And then, so while I'm doing different gigs, I told my manager over there, I said, can we start going to schools in the daytime so that I can mentor these children? And she said, I'm going to look into that. And next thing I know, she had set up every time I got there were 10 or 15 schools I would go to and would mentor the kids. Now, these children don't speak English, but they do speak spirit. So I would get on the floor with puppets. How you doing? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. And they just be laughing, and they just be open their minds and open their hearts. And now those kids, when they were 3 and 4 years old, are now 6 and 7 years old. And they come to see Mr. Martinson. They make me presents. They give me this and that and so forth. And I teach them that music is the sound of a soul singing. That's my interpretation of what music is. Everybody has a soul. Not all of them sing as well as the others, but it sounds beautiful in God's ears because it's your authentic pureness, your soul, the God-given gift that you're translating. So I'm giving them that, and I have now done over 150 schools. I have mentored at least 7,000 to 10,000 kids. I have had my book, Morgan, the Clydesdale Pony, translated into Japanese, which is now being translated into Mandarin, which goes to China. And China has billions of people. So I'm very, 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 very thankful and full and grateful to just how God is allowing me to walk in these steps that he set out for me. I had no idea I was going to do this. I just knew that it wasn't about me. It's about us. And that's how I approached it. And these are the things that have started to open up.
Guys, let's give it up for Skip Martin. Not only are we so proud of him, this is the amazing book right here is Morgan, the Clydesdale. Not only was this one of his major projects, but what we're so excited also, he was able to bless the kids right here, even in the Atlanta area, by being able to donate several of his copies of those books as well. Because what I love about what you just shared, Skip, you're a person of unselfishness. You know how to share, you know how to give, but making that impact with the younger generation. That younger generation, guys, we have to wrap our arms around our youth. Just this past Monday, Renee and I, my daughter Jazzy, we were together doing an etiquette course right on the golf course with some of our underprivileged youth. And to see how many of the youth are just not reading. So not only are we going to make sure that they get a copy of this book right here, but I even stretched them just a little bit more. You know what I stretched them to do?
Right.
I asked them to read at least 2 books, okay? 2 books every month. Oh, that was like, what? Oh, I gotta read. I said, yes, you have to read. What we know about reading, not only that it helps with the imagination, it helps with your vocabulary. It also helps with that whole, being able to manifest certain things, because we already know it's not about vision with sight with our eyes, but it's about vision with our heart. It's about the heart and soul, which you just shared, guys. If you're in the clubhouse, go ahead on and let's make sure we're sharing out the room. If you're right there on YouTube, let's make sure you're sharing out the room. If you're on Facebook, I want you to also be putting some comments there. Skip Martin, everybody's like, how can we get in contact with you? How can we order more of your products, of what you're doing? And I'll say this too, Marvin over across the pond, absolutely love you. Okay, he's one of our moderators with the Breakfast with Champions. I know you fell in love with Mr. Glenn Lundy, like all of us did.
Hey,
okay,
Glenn.
Hey Glenn.
Hey Bob.
I know. Oh my goodness! I told Glenn, I said, Glenn, if I had a man at home, he would already think I'm having an affair with you. I told him just like that because I love Glenn so much. But I'm grateful for you. You're like one of our OGs with the Breakfast with Champions as well. Guys, let's make sure we're blowing up Mr. Skip Martin's YouTube channel as well as his page. Share with everybody how they can get in contact with you, Skip.
You can follow me on Instagram under Skip Martin Music. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on YouTube. You can go to my site, skipmartinmusic.com. You can check out all of my stuff, my community stuff, my album contents. You can go to Wikipedia. You can find. No, don't go to Wikipedia because you find too much damn information. Wait, don't go to Wikipedia. All right, forget them.
You're so funny.
Leave it alone. Don't.
But you keep going. You're crazy.
Okay. All right. So, but anyway, you go to my website and you can see all of the music. I am so blessed. I guess maybe I'm old because I've got. Maybe I'm old because I have 62 albums.
62.
I have 62
albums,
different album projects. So let me explain to you a little bit of something. For you women that are out there, one of the, probably in my interpretation as a man, one of the most high times for any woman's life is when you are nurturing in pregnancy this new life that's coming into the world. It's like the most amazing fulfillment of being a woman you would ever feel, right? Okay, well, when I create a song, it's like a child to me. And so when I'm nurturing it in the studio, that's the best time of my life, where I'm creating and putting that together. So I get this post-birth or postpartum depression. After I finish the song, I'm like, oh, we finished? Oh, what am I going to do now? And then I end up doing another song or another project to take me out of that funk. So that's why now, at this age and time of my life, I have 62 products that have been finished and completed, because I would go from one right into another one just to keep my own sanity and to keep my energy up, because I love the process of creating a new life, a new individual, a new song, a new point of view. And that's why I have so many projects now.
Absolutely admirable, guys. Let's go ahead on and make sure you follow Skip Martin. In addition to that, let's order some of your music. Let's order some of your books as well.
Great.
You know, I see
CD Baby, Apple Play Music,
yes,
Spotify. You can find me all over. Pandora
and everything else.
All of those places.
Well, guys, you know, we always like to make sure, you know, we're celebrating the 6th annual Power to Soar Leadership Conference, and we're so excited that we're going to be honoring Mr. Skip Martin with the Lifetime Achievement Award, guys. With the Lifetime Achievement Award, this is going to take place August the 19th, right at Chateau Elan. And it's going to be an honor to also hear some more of your stories, because during the daytime, you're going to be one of our keynote speakers, guys.
I have to say this.
Yes.
I really do have to say this. The reason why I'm here today is this lady sitting next to me. And I have to give her praises, I have to give her accolades, because I am always impressed with people that persevere, push with motivation, intention, especially lifting other people. That is such a high level of accomplishment to me, and I respect that. So I would not be here if it were not for Renee. So I had to say her name, let people know, and shout out, and always support her, give her support, because she puts time, energy. I watched her. I watched her from a distance. I watched her sweating. I watched her preparing. I watched her sitting in a chair talking in her sleep, talking about the CWD. Do you say CWD? Wake up, you're talking in your sleep. CWD.
That's what these WC make us do, talking in our sleep.
Oh my God. So really, wait a minute. Our light just went a little bit. Yes. So anyway, I just want to tell you, you know, thank God to having friends like this woman right here, and give her support and love every time you can, because that's the main reason, other than God sending us together to do this, why I'm here, okay?
Absolutely. Well, not only do we respect you, we honor you. We are so grateful because of your music. Your music have been healing for us. We are looking so forward to seeing you in person. And I understand your golf game is pretty strong as well.
I'm not bad for
You're
a
not
guy
bad?
that only does it once in a while, so I'm going to get ready to do that. And we have this time.
Yes.
As we have this time together, it's another beautiful thing to have people out here that really, really need and feel our message.
Absolutely.
You know, and I had to always try to do something that has a message. You know, so you gotta have messages in your life. You can't just take advantage of everything and take all the time. You have to give something. So I spend a lot of time giving, and I'm gonna try to see, because I think I gave my iPad away.
Your iPad is over here. But what I will do, we are giving you a baseball hat. This is from one of our sponsors from the golf tournament.
I love it.
Yes, the tournament. And we're looking so forward to having you participate in
Stop.
Uh-oh. Stop.
Oh, you touched something.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
We're like two bad kids
Don't
together.
touch it.
I know.
Don't touch that.
Oh my goodness.
You'll go blind.
But what we're going to be doing, also, we're going to have a golf tournament, a celebrity golf tournament. We are having our threesomes being paired up with our celebrity golfers. Mr. Skip Martin is truly going to be one of those golfers. So excited about that.
I got the long drive. I'm going to make that happen.
Yes.
And I'm going to be like Steph Curry. I might just hit a hole in one.
I know.
You know, I don't even care about it no more. I just kind of go, look, I know it's good. Bam! I'm manifesting where I want the ball to go.
That's right.
Before I even hit it.
I love it.
And that's the principle of what you guys need to work with.
If
you ain't going to do it now, then when you going to do it?
So can you give us a little bit of live taste of Skip Martin, guys? Make sure you guys...
Because this is time.
Ooh.
It's time. You know what? Wait a minute. Keep messing around and talking about it, ain't nothing going to happen. So I figured I'd give you this message. It goes like that. We've got to come together. If not now, then tell me when. Can we fix it? We've got to change tomorrow. Stop all the pain and sorrow. When. What's with the hate and greed? We already got what we need to make things right. Stop disrespecting women. Praise all the life they've given. When they're not now, then when make it better. Now then, we're gonna change forever. Show them how. When together, be kind to one another. When if not now, then we've got to show the way. Let's make a brighter day. Make it better. Be like this. Beat like a deep October. We need 1,000 over. Wait. And maybe now that the time's upon us, let's help the single mama make it better. You know what? It's time to change the power before the final hour. When will we see? Yeah. Make it better. If not now, then we're gonna change forever. Show them how. When together, be kind to one another. Yeah. If not now, then GW3, Renee, Knorr, and all of her friends, Glenn Lundy, Clubhouse, all of our friends and family out there, take this moment. Do what you can do. Don't just talk about it. This is the time to do it. If not now, then when? You know what? Let's put our time in soil. Don't raise the price of oil. Can we just say, yeah, look to the sky above. We should be making love. Oh, yeah. When will we see? Make it better. If not now, then we're gonna change forever. Let's make a brighter day. Love each other. Be kind to one another. We've got to show the way. What's with the hate and greed? We've already got what we need. Love each other. Be kind to one another. Yeah. If not now, then.
Woo! I'm over here sweating, guys. I'm just letting you guys know. I remember that song. My goodness, guys. Literally a billboard was right out Peachtree Street. Yes. Okay, yes. High five to that. Oh my goodness. If not now, then when? If not now, then when?
Stop talking about it. Be about it. Okay?
I love it. Skip Martin, words of last inspiration and wisdom. I think the song really wrapped it up, but we love to hear from your voice because, oh my goodness, as I share with you, I'm over here like, wow.
You know, we're just blessed, and just be grateful. And it's not about the me's out there. It's not about you. It's about us. So let's focus on making things happen for us and watch how it will change your life. It's almost like sowing a seed of intention. There's always going to be low-bearing fruit that will reveal itself. So you have to plant that seed, nurture the soil, cultivate it, that energy, and it will bear fruit that you can just easily pick without having to climb up to a tree of opportunity to get the highest fruit. Okay? It's just an analogy. So I love you very much, and thank you for being there today and supporting me. You know, and I appreciate you. Pass on the word. Give it to somebody else. That will be a blessing to me. Okay?
Absolutely, guys. Let's give it up for the man himself, the Emmy Award winner, the Grammy Award winner, the author, the trumpeter, Oh my goodness, the writer, the producer, Mr. Skip Martin, lead singer for Kool and the Gang, alongside with the Daz Band. And I mean, there's a plethora of other awards as well as mentionings that I can do. But you know what? We only have 30 minutes with you, my friend.
You took me a lifetime to create all this data.
A lifetime. And we're looking forward to seeing you August the 17th through the 20th right at Chateau Elan for the Power to Soar Leadership Conference, alongside with so many of our other Breakfast with Champions stars, moderators, as well as
we're going to have food at that time.
We're going to have
breakfast
food.
That makes me hungry.
We're going to have food. We got the green, remember the Green Gorgeous Gala Affair. We're going to be getting dressed up alongside with meeting the authors. You guys are getting an opportunity with your purchase copies of Morgan. You get an opportunity of having Skip Martin to autograph one for you. And oh my goodness, guys, it's just the list of more things go on and on. So Skip, we're thankful. We're honored to have you here. And I'll make sure Glenn Lundy knows, okay, how much you love him as well.
Thank you so much.
Well, guys, we're going to be wrapping up the live segment here with the Breakfast with Champions, the Global Women Wealth Warriors. I'm Renee Knorr. Not only am I grateful to be the founder of the GW3's Global Society, but it's all about how we are impacting the lives everywhere we go while we're bridging the financial literacy gap alongside with health and wellness. Feel free to not only follow us, make sure we see you for the Power to Soar Leadership Conference, August the 17th through the 20th. I said one more time, August the 17th through the 20th, Chateau Elan. You truly don't want to miss it. And he's over here mimicking me. I just love it. Oh my goodness, you're too crazy. Don't play no games, okay? Well, guys, I'm going to return right back into the clubhouse. We're going to continue on with this conversation. Bye for now.